This guy wrote a question that is completely unrelated to the red muumuu that I'm wearing right now, except for that maybe it is, because we're talking about chemistry. And all I gotta say is that the man I marry better like him some muumuus, because I'm in them 74% of the time. He asks, is chemistry outside of chemistry class real? Liked your subject. Anyways, he basically is saying, hey, like, there's this woman and like she has, you know, like I'm attracted to her. He's like, she has literally the physical appearance that I like her personality. It was all like, yeah. And then he's like, and then I kissed her. And he's like, and it just didn't like work. You know, like I like actually was not attracted to her anymore. He's like, what is with that? And he's like, is that real? Am I making it up in my head? And the reality is, it is real. Chemistry is definitely something that you should pay attention to. Now, it's not foundational. I don't think it should outweigh the fact that if this is a really quality woman, like, you know, give it a second. I mean, I think there's seasons, maybe it could grow, but you don't want to ignore that either, because genetically, we are made up to be attracted, whether it's scent or visually. So obviously visually you're attracted to her, but there could be something about her scent. And usually the scent is an indication of whether you will come together as a really strong genetic makeup to make better offspring. It's actually like a beautiful thing. It's actually created so that you don't breed with your like relatives. So that's my first question. Is it your sister? I mean, maybe we shouldn't go there. No, but I mean, there could be something where like, you know, it could be your body's way of going, this isn't a good fit. And I know that sounds weird, and especially like if you're a believer, it's like our pool's already really small and now I gotta not date my sister. No, but truly, I would say give it a second, but you're not crazy for feeling that. And I think there's also something to recognize that chemistry really is real, so that when you are in a marriage, like there's ebb and flows, even with women, and maybe this is not what you want to hear, but there's times of our month where we are more attracted to you, and there's times of our month where you're more attracted to us. And when you are going through monthly seasons or just life seasons where you are more or less attracted to your spouse, you need to pay attention to that, because there may be somebody else at work that you feel this strong chemistry. Does that then mean that you chose the wrong spouse? No. But if we don't recognize that chemistry is real, we can get ourselves into trouble. So you're not crazy. She sounds like a great girl. I'd say give it some more time, and but don't beat yourself up if you never really enjoy kissing your sister. Can I have my assistant? Stephanie is actually, do you guys remember Stephanie? She was my coworker, my coach, my guide, but now that she's left me, she's just the matchstick assistant. This is my symbolic gesture for chemistry. Hopefully it'll heat up. So this guy's question is real and valid. Like there's something about her smell or something, and I feel like he should give it a second. But if his feelings for her don't evolve, you know, like then there's nothing wrong with him. So it is real. And I think one of the things that, like, when I first was getting into this whole thing of like men and women and attraction, all my first posts, and I think we've talked about this before, are on like medications, specifically birth control, and how that can affect, because you're drawn to the opposite sex based off of estrogen and testosterone levels. That's like the big sexual whatever. And so when we take all these medications that oftentimes have synthetic estrogen or whatever in them, it can alter those things, specifically hormonal pills like birth control. And I didn't publish those. They're private because they're controversial, and I know everyone's sitting out there probably thinking, oh, Joy, she's so hippy-dippy and anti-med. No, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying inform yourself about the fact that it may change your levels of sexual attraction to your spouse. If you've never been on birth control and then you go on birth control and you think, why don't I want to have sex anymore? That could be one of the reasons, but just pay attention to that. Yeah.
On the next Ask Joy, a dirty diaper ruins a touching moment real quick.